I am not good at YouTube, but I thought for guys who have a FASS diesel system, this would be helpful. There's only one other guy that has done this that I've seen. So these are the two filters cut apart for a Titanium series. The year is 2024 right now. This is the PF particle filter that goes on the pump side. The mesh, you can see there's not much there, but inside the canister there is a bunch of kind of ground dirt stuff. Then this is the water separator filter. I can't tell anything about water, but I didn't see any water in the fuel that I poured out from it. And it had some stuff that's a little large, but things it filters are smaller than you can see, smaller than human hair. So anyway, I can't make this neat, but they seem to be well-built filters. I think they're perfectly fine. They both have a spring in the middle, pushing them up about 1 inch. You can see the spring there. And here's the heads for each respective one, which is about exactly the same. This is the XWS head. So sorry, it's gonna suck for a video. I almost never post anything, but I cut this open and I figured people might want to see and know what the deal was. I don't know if you can see inside, but they're both to the eye clean inside. There's nothing to really see. And it certainly didn't get to the point where the filter looks bad. That's the water separator. Sorry, see that up close. That's the water separator, the XWS 3002 XL. And then the particle filter is just a light mesh. Doesn't have a lot on it, but there is a lot in the canister. I'll try to show you that a little better. Now, I filled a lot at good stations, but I also just took a roll of dice and I filled at some crap stations in the UP of Michigan and all across the Midwest. I had some places that were pretty bad looking 70-year-old stations, and I just went for it and said I got 2 filters. I kept the engine filter. So I figured either it's gonna work and help or it's not. And if I have to be super picky and go just to the best Exxon or whatever right in town or something and go to the same one, where they could forget to change the filters too. So anything could happen. I don't know, this could have came from the best stations I went to, and the raggedy outside looking stations in the middle of nowhere could have been clean as a whistle. I don't really know. Truck never ran different. Never had a problem. I wondered about them being plugged or something because I got low pressure on my front filter. But basically, I changed the engine filter at the same interval that GM says to do it. And then these filters I changed at about 22,500, which is halfway between the 15,000 they recommend for the short filter and the 30,000 they recommend for the long filter. So I stagger when the GM filter, I use the ACDelco stock filter. When that GM filter, sorry, it's a GM, it's a Duramax, 6.6 Duramax, LVZ basically. When it needs to be changed, I go ahead and do it at the factory interval when the computer says, and I just act like I don't have the FASS on there. And then I change the FASS. This is my first set of filters. They're kind of beat up because my pump runs in whatever. I put 50,000 miles on the truck in a year, but 22,000 since I put the FASS on. Hope that helps. Hope that gives somebody a view. Those are some things I really wanted to see, and they're not real clear in a lot of things that are out there. There's one dude who does a better job than me cutting them open, I think, and I think he shows himself cutting them open, but I just got to hold my phone in my hands. I don't post stuff. So anyway, hope there's enough views there to help somebody. I am babbling on, but it's not because I'm trying to get monetized or nothing else like that. I haven't posted anything in probably 10 years, but this was something I did that I just thought somebody might like to see. I know I was looking for it, and there's only one dude who had done it, and in some ways I may be able to show you or tell you a little something different from him. If not, look at all that rust in the bottom of there. I can say this: the elements stayed basically attached to their bottom substrate. And so there is like oh no, that's brown stuff they put there. That must be the glue they put. That's not mud or anything or dirt. That's what they put in there to hold it. So it seems to have held. It didn't collapse as far as I can tell. None of that stuff that Cat warns you about. So these are the actual FASS filters bought from FASS. And that's about it. Hope it helps.